For fun, imagine that you have the capability in your brain to ask Siri, Siri, look up sitting on the sofa after a spicy dinner. My dog is laying next to me looking cuter than ever, and I have this feeling in my heart. There are two possible outcomes. My Siri has an English accent. The two possible outcomes are heartburn or pure puppy love. The higher probability is pure puppy love, so we are sending that emotion. That may sound kind of silly. It's true. Our brain basically sits in a dark room with data constantly coming at it and some stored data. This information is coming from internal and external sources. For instance, we're trying to maintain our balance so that we don't trip over a rock or off of a curb, or regulate the body temperature to keep it from going too high or too low. That also includes trying to figure out our responses, if it's emotional or physiological, meaning pure puppy love or heartburn. While what you ate or drank will elicit a physiological response, the theory of constructed emotion tells us that the brain uses our past experience to create the current one. And if that is the case, then it might be within our capability to give our internal Siri some input on how we want to respond. Yes, there are some standard emotional responses, for instance, feeling sad when suffering a loss, but not everybody feels the same intensity. But I'm not suggesting either that you want to just load all positive response, because just like how the body tries to maintain balance, we need that same balance with our emotions. So let's go back to my example of the brain trying to keep us from tripping over a rock. The amount of correction that's needed when we step on a small rock versus a larger one is very different. Yet some of us respond emotionally like it's always a big rock. Just like rocks come in different sizes, so too with emotions. Because our brain associates emotion words to responses, the larger the emotional vocabulary, the better our brain is at filtering out the responses to be appropriate to the size of the emotional rock. Thoughts drive emotions, and emotions drive thoughts, but it's our emotions that drive our decisions and responses. This is why I created the Emotion Chef course for individuals and the Resilience Recipe framework for organizations. The information is basically the same, only one is more workplace oriented. Please feel free to message me for more information. I'm Korte. Thank you.